Hello again. I've shown in some of my previous videos my homemade gramophone sound boxes and the fitting I made to fit them to my H&V gramophone. So this is the latest one that I did, showed in a recent video. There's the fitting. It's made out of 21.5mm pipe and some copper and a little screw. Anyway, the fitting works well, but it would also be good if I could use them on one of my homemade gramophones as well as the H&V. So to that intent, I have designed my own H&V gramophone fitting. So this is basically a 3D printed adapter that goes from 21.5mm piping to something that looks like the H&V tone arm fitting itself. Now I've had some real trouble getting brims to stick on my 3D printer, and I've done quite a few tests, and these are some of the results. So I've been testing a sort of circle, because this is what it has trouble with, and the problem is that when it moves from one ring of the brim to the next ring of the brim, it just struggles, and you can see there it struggled there, and it generally doesn't do a good job on the bottom. And you know, by printing hotter and by printing very slowly, I have had some success. Some of these aren't too bad. I mean, that one's a bit naff. And you can see I've had some failures, and to be honest, I've had a lot of failures. I just kept some of them. So anyway, in order to get around that, I've been experimenting with spiral brims, and the advantage of a spiral brim is that it's all printed in one continuous loop rather than separate loops or separate rings. This is my first attempt. Now the spiral brim actually came out quite well, but it's definitely more decorative than actual structural. So I didn't get the loops close enough together. So basically, for this to really work, they actually need to sort of be joining. So I get the benefit that you know, a proper brim would actually give me. Anyway, that's the adapter. It's still got the support on it. Now, I never print with support, but this did need some support, so I have printed it. So basically some supports to remove here and some there, and I'm going to clean it up and see whether it fits. Okay, well, I've cleaned it up a bit. It's still looking pretty rough. This black PLA does not like being filed and sanded much, at least not colour wise. It's structurally just fine. And I did use my modified 3D tool to help clear out this channel here for the pin. Now I may just cut it all the way through. It would have been tricky to print like that, but that might actually make other soundbox fit better, because there's a limit to basically how deep the pin can be. If I just show on that one there, the pin in there. So this end goes into the 21.5mm piping, so that's quite a good push fit. In practice, I'd probably glue that in position just to make sure it didn't turn. And the sound box will fit on into the slot, and it does actually turn. Now it's not a fantastic fit. There's a little bit of give there, but bearing in mind that this is a sort of homemade handcrafted adapter for a HMV fit gramophone, and this is a homemade handcrafted adapter for HMV fit sound boxes. It's good that the two actually do make together, even if it's not perfect. And the real test will be when I try to fit a proper HMV fit gramophone soundbox onto there. So it may need some further modification, but basically that's it. I'll actually build this into a proper homemade gramophone for my next video, but that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Mr. RG Stuff.